What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Main Issues Podcast. I'm Al Taylor, also known as the Act 24 on all social media, here with the one, the only, the greatest, the Dragonborn, DJ Williams. We got a great show for you today. No, it's not great. It's terrible. It's horrible. Here are our main issues. COVID-19, coronavirus is real, and we're all gonna die. It's terrible. Everything is on fire right now. I don't know what we're gonna do.
I don't know where he been at, but
it's all going down, man.
Yeah, stuff is.
It's all going down. It's terrible. Yeah, that's it. That's all we got, because that's what's going on. I never thought I would be dealing with this kind of situation in my life.
Yeah, that's true. Same here.
This is crazy. This is something I see in the movies.
Literally, we was just talking about Contagion and how all this.
Yeah, this is feeling a lot like Contagion. I feel like I'm lost in a bad movie. But of course we do have more stories than that. E3 got canceled for one because of the
PAX
virus.
too as well.
PAX,
which I wasn't familiar with PAX until like a year ago.
And GDC. Everything is going down, man.
I'm telling you. Coronavirus is not a joke. And if anybody knows anything about Savannah, Georgia, which we're not that big of a city, but y'all know St. Patrick's Day is a huge deal here. It's such a big deal. They gave tickets away on Deal or No Deal to come here. That blew my mind. I was just like, wait, here? Oh, you want tickets to go to St. Patrick's Day in Savannah, Georgia? I was like, nah, for real?
Savannah, Georgia?
And I was like, is there another one? But so apparently our St. Patrick's Day is a much bigger deal than I thought, at least. But
yeah, it's like the biggest, one of the biggest in the U.S.
Right. So ours got canceled, basically. Yeah. Kind of, because for one, they waited to the last minute to announce that they were canceling the festivities, and because St. Patrick's Day was on Tuesday, they didn't say anything till like Thursday or something.
Yeah, Thursday last week.
Yeah, Thursday last week.
The week before.
But
yeah,
because I distribute Red Bull, I have to go to a lot of these places that sell liquor, because people like to mix liquor with Red Bull. For whatever reason, it's beyond me. None of my business. But apparently it's a really popular thing to the point where we give a lot of Red Bull to liquor stores. They already got their liquor. All the extra beer, all the extra liquor, all the extra Red Bull they were going to get for the festivities they got. So not only did they only verbally canceled the festivities. They officially canceled the parade, because that is actually a full thing. But they only mentioned that, festivities for St. Patrick's Day is canceled. People still went out and drank, because just like with Orange Crush here, you could cancel the official stuff all you want. You can't make nobody go home. Well, in this case, they could have actually made the bars close, because I heard a lot of states and stuff did, forcibly close bars, gyms, and stuff. We didn't do that. So everybody was still out there. Granted, not in the amount that they normally are, but they were still pretty out there. So it shut all that down. And now my job is feeling the effects of it, because all these stores got all this stuff, all this extra stock, because they just knew people was going to get a Red Bull. They was going to have a lot more traffic. Granted, it was still a lot of traffic, but nothing compared to what they get every year around this time of year. So
now, what are y'all even going to the stores?
Technically we still have to go buy, but they're not buying anything because they have so much back stock now. And because people aren't out and about like they normally are on a regular basis, people just aren't buying stuff, which I get it.
Wait. Y'all still going out there and they not buying anything. Can this not be done with a phone call? I'm just asking. Hey, I don't know.
I hear you. I would much rather not go to work, but no.
I'm glad it's keeping you with work. Of course,
the section of my job that handles the bars is called on premises, but on premises, all that stuff is over the phone. So you would have to. The on-premises manager or salesperson would have to call and be like, hey, do you want such and such? So the on-premise delivery guy just has to drop off that exact number. So if you want more, oh well, we don't have more. We literally only brought what you asked.
Oh, okay.
So that's how it is. So, but he's been working in the morning shift with me. Usually he doesn't come until like much later because bars don't open at 6 in. So he usually doesn't come in until like 9 or 10. But he's been coming in at 6 or 7 to help us out because they don't have anything for him to do. Because no one wants any Red Bull because they have way too much left. So, I mean, it's a bar. He only gives like 1 or 2 cases to each bar depending on the size of the traffic of the bar. But roughly, that's about it. Granted, he delivers to a bunch of them, but per store, it's only like a few cases.
Yeah.
So, they don't want nothing. Dang. They got way too much backstock.
So, in other words, Red Bull gonna be on sale.
It's looking like it. It's looking like it.
Need to buy up your Red Bull now.
Which, I mean, I get it. You got to buy necessities. Ain't nobody thinking about no Red Bull right now.
Yeah, I know.
Most people are getting sent home. I have a friend of mine who works for Coke. He didn't say exactly when, but they've already told them they're going to be shut down.
Yeah.
So that's happening, and Coke employs a lot of people. So if Coke is closed, then, you know.
Yeah, they're mumbling about it today at my job.
Oh,
like,
yeah, see, I get it.
They don't want to say yet, but it's looking like probably by next week, like I won't be working. So
I'd appreciate if they stop sending me to all these stores talking about some Red Bull, just with all this going on. And then they had to nerve to tell. They sent out a little update memo or whatever to us. Matter of fact, I mentioned it last night when I was on the game with you. Where they sent another one out the day following that one, telling us to stay 5 feet away from people
at work.
Yes.
Yeah.
That might be good for y'all 5 people in the office, but us out and about in the streets, you try to stay 5 feet away from anybody in Kroger and Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck. Not only that, but I could probably do it if I'm walking around. But if I'm putting stuff on the shelf, you walking behind me, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Now, if you cough or sneeze on me, we're going to have a problem. But if you walking by, ain't nothing I can do.
Yeah. So that was the thing last week at my job. I work at a church.
A huge church.
Yeah, a pretty
huge.
Pretty big church. And I come in on, I guess this was Thursday, and see the sign. They put up little signs that said, please sit 6 feet apart from people you're not related to. And it's like,
y'all had that much room? I mean, it is a pretty big, it is a very big church.
Yeah, if nobody coming to church, which they probably not.
But which a lot of people probably
as not. They shouldn't be.
Right.
But it's like, if it's gotten to this point, you should be having service.
True.
So it's like, how do you even make that work? And then you got to walk in the door. I mean... It's like, oh, you first.
Right.
Sorry.
After you. After you.
After you. All right, you got your seat? You got your seat? All right, we on our way. Yeah, we're going to sit 6 feet apart from there.
And not only that, but who's going to hold the door open?
Yeah, I mean, you can...
Y'all usually prop them open
You can prop the doors open beforehand. And we got gloves sitting at the front and stuff, and... bacterial wipes and stuff. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Just don't come to church. It's probably televised, right?
They ended up Saturday deciding to cancel services.
Oh, okay.
After I had almost finished doing everything that I needed to do.
He was setting
for
up
service. That's
a blow. Oh, Calvin, you don't have to do that. We're not even having service tomorrow.
That's basically what it was. Yeah, they're like, oh well, like at least you don't have to do. At least you don't have to do this and that. I just did it.
Oh, that's funny. Actually, while we're on the subject of not going to church, because people, you shouldn't be going to a bunch of public things right now as it is. Vernon, is he still taking his ass to the gym?
Probably. I mean, I seen pictures.
Sit your ass down, Vernon.
I see.
I don't know if you watch this, but if you do, matter of fact, we gonna clip this. Stay in the house. Do some push-ups and pull-ups. Well, I don't know if you can do the pull-ups. That's kind of harsh on the door frame if you ain't got the little thing set up. Do some sit-ups, push-ups, P90X or something. Stay out the gym. God dang.
Yeah, that's the worst place to be right now. They should be closed.
At least you don't have to worry about other people's, well, mostly. You don't have to worry about other people's sweat and perspiration getting on stuff at church, at Walmart or Kroger. That is exactly what's going to happen at the gym. Stay out of the gym.
Yeah.
I don't care how clean y'all try to keep it. Yeah. No. That little quick little wipe down everybody do when they get off the equipment they ain't gonna cut it, bro.
Yeah. It's especially, I don't want to call them out, but the planetary place where you could work out, and they got the little spray bottles around with and it's up to you to wipe it down and stuff.
Exactly, it's up to you.
I don't think that stuff does anything. I don't think that stuff does.
It don't. You
anything.
Know what?
I swear it is Windex in them bottles.
I would have to agree because I'm real sensitive to the smell of bleach. Like, I can't stand it. And people always like, well, you don't want stuff clean. No, I don't want stuff smelling like chemical.
Oh, there ain't no kind of chemical.
You don't smell nothing coming off them bottles. Yeah. Like, bro, is this this placebo spray?
Yeah.
We ain't doing nothing. It's to make you think you feel better. Oh, people don't think they gonna get sick.
Yeah, it's just to give you the illusion of safety.
Right.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Right.
I don't know what's in those bottles. I don't think they tell you what's in the bottles.
No, it don't. It's just a random spray bottle. If anybody that work at Planet Fitness that can shine some light on the truth of these spray bottles, whether you worked there before, you worked there now, preferably if you worked there before, because that means you're disgruntled. That means you don't mind sharing some information. So put that in the comments, or have your homegirl, or cousin, or whoever put that in the comments.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, E3 got canceled. One of my favorite events of the year that I wait for all year long.
We should go one day.
Yeah,
it won't be this year.
Hoping to be able to go someday, but that's the thing with all of this. A lot of people speculating. I myself speculate as well that there will no longer be E3 because of the cancellation this year, because it was already dying before. It's already
all this stuff, because most of the people just watch this stuff online now.
Yeah.
And not only that, I heard getting into E3 is a B word in itself.
Well, yeah.
Because it's such an official thing now, which if it did die down a bit, that it's probably not as hard as it used to be, but I did hear it's hell getting in there.
Well, yeah.
It's probably still deep as crap, though.
Now, it was only an industry thing. Like, you had to be actually a part of the press and stuff up until, I believe, just last year was the first time they let in, not let in, but they actually had general public admission.
Quick sidebar. Christina recommended that we get a press pass. All right, back to the thing.
For what?
Stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. We always need to get a press badge. But, so speaking of press badges, people used to just do little things like create a little website or something to show that they're a part of something or in some kind of community representing. Yeah. and that's how they get their press badge and are able to go to E3. But last year tickets were pretty high, I think, but you could pay to go and just go just like you would go to any other con, any other convention.
For the people watching, I wasn't scratching my butt. I was getting my wallet out. Because I realized how that probably looked from over there. Proof.
Yeah. And E3, by the way, is Electronic Entertainment's Expo. It's 3 E's. That's why you call it E3. And I probably didn't know that 4 or 5 years ago. Like, I think generally, like, a lot of people just don't know. You just know it's like a game conference.
Right. I knew what it was originally, but that was so long ago when they started doing that.
Yeah.
I didn't remember.
Yeah, back when you used to have to try to catch glimpses on it on TV on, what was it, G4 or whatever?
Oh, man. Showing our age on this thing. But
anyone know anything about that? Y'all got YouTube. Y'all can see everything.
Shoot, internet really killed G4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
G4 so dead.
Yeah, all day. And that's just like internet is going to kill E3.
Isn't that where Olivia Munn got her fame from?
Is
from
it?
G4? I'm pretty sure it's from G4.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm pretty. But now that you say that, I do. Yeah. Okay. But
because she was like the nerd thirst trap before they started doing that, even though she wasn't scantily dressed on there, but it's a whole channel about nerds, stuff about games and, you know, anime and stuff.
Right.
You got this hot girl on here. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we looking for anything to get our engines revving. And y'all got this girl up here? Okay. That's not coronavirus. I just I caught a little something in the throat just now. That was it. Just clearing it. That's it.
Speaking of which, you know, these damned kids are making pranks of this coronavirus thing.
How so?
Well, one, I talked to you before about the TikTok coronavirus challenge.
Oh yeah, they're going around licking toilets and stuff.
Toilets, arm rail, toilets, handrails, doorknobs, public toilets, handrails, doorknobs, stuff like that on this app called TikTok, called the coronavirus challenge. And yes, these idiots are actually doing this. Okay, so not only that, but people are doing the prank where, like, one dude almost got his behind beat by this lady, sneezed on her, and, like, I think it was in, like, McDonald's or Burger King.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's like right up on. He was like, sorry. And she was like, what the hell is wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. Man, I thought she was going to knock his head off. And he was so, I'm sorry. I was just, no, that ain't funny. Which it's not, bro. This is not a joke. Granted, I know people are making their jokes on Twitter and all that stuff. Stick to that. Don't prank nobody with none of this because you liable to get shot. And matter of fact, if you even, I don't know how far pranks have to go before they are considered a crime, but if you do have coronavirus or even claim to have coronavirus and you like sneeze or spit or cough on anybody purposely,
you can be disturbing the peace.
That is that's basically assault, or that's a threat.
Yeah,
I got corona. What? You are that is a threat. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I want to say I heard somebody did get arrested for that.
Wow.
Like some lady was trying to cough for some guy or something she had some beef with, and it was like, I got the coronavirus, and was like trying to cough on him or something like, or spit on him or some crap like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it didn't happen already. People ain't got no doggone sense.
Yeah. I don't understand what would make you
please do that to me. Please, I will get an assault. I will knock your head smooth off. Please try me.
No, don't do that. Just stick to the memes. Just stick to the funny memes.
Stick to the memes,
and let's just keep it there. Let's not be going around talking about how black people can't get it.
Man,
which I'm just hearing about.
Yeah, that's dumb. I don't know who thought that.
Cause Elba he put out a video telling people, well, if you don't know, he has contracted coronavirus, but is not displaying symptoms.
Yeah, apparently it takes a while to display symptoms, actually, and the sad thing about it is Idris Elba is much older than he looks. And the majority of people who are dying from coronavirus are around 60 years old.
He's not 60.
He's close. He is very close. Man. Yes, Idris Elba is up there. Like I said, he's much older than he looks. But yeah, I think black people always think we're immune to everything. Ginger ale and saltines don't fix everything, y'all. But I feel like, in just pure speculation, I think it's mostly because
He's 47.
That's BS. I saw he was 55 like a couple months ago. But anyway, whatever. Okay, I was 47. I was wrong. But anywho, he but
according to Wikipedia, so
not even IMDb do they?
Well, IMDb is funny with it because sometimes it don't say like it doesn't say for everyone. Like it'll.
Well, I know it'll never list age. It'll always say what year they were born, what their birthday.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it doesn't even say that. It'll just happen to be in their description.
Some background characters. Anytime I've ever seen it, you must have looked up guy with hat. Because
probably you got that from me.
And you got that from dude that played
Chris Chalk.
Yeah. But yeah, so I lost my train of thought.
Yeah. But that was funny. Anyway, they were shooting
Underground,
a TV show called Underground at
his massive church that he works at.
Yeah, actually in the parish house, which is a historical building, the Green Meldrum House. And
see, this is the kind of stuff we need to be talking about. But go ahead.
I don't know what to say much about it, but they were shooting a film. Most other people I didn't know who they were, but Chris Chalk I did know. He was playing.
I don't remember his character from Underground, but he was supposed to be a free black guy that helped with the slaves, and I know at that time he was also on Gotham as the young Lucius Fox.
Right. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, that's what I
haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in anything in a minute. But go ahead. He's a great actor.
Yeah, and he was talking to one of the younger actors who was actually like one of the bigger stars in the show, and they were kind of talking about what they did before, and he was and the guy was like oh yeah, I was on Homeland, and he was like, Chris Shaw was like, who are you in Homeland, boy in hat? And he was like, the guy was just like, well, got him.
I guess so.
Yeah, I think he was just like some,
no
name soldier or whatever.
Who was the other guy?
I don't know.
You say he was more of a main guy on the show.
He was more a main guy on the show, but I don't know his name. His character name was Kato or something like that.
Oh, it's been so long. Oh, yeah, I know. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Dang, I always thought
he had like a scar or burn on his face or something.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he was a pretty big actor on that show. Yeah. He ended up kind of taking the show over for a while, actually. But when you told me that story before, I thought it was just some random dude that was on in the background or something on the show.
Oh no, he was like up there in the cast, and he in front of everybody, too. Everybody was like, "Oh,"
and the doggone actor shots.
Yeah,
got to be in the biz to take shots like that.
But anyway, yeah, it does say on here. Same thing.
Oh, okay.
1972.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Anyway, what we moving on to before we went to that?
Yeah. Oh, I was saying that I think black people are saying that because Africa is mostly untouched by all of this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. I'm guessing that's where it comes from, but
let me see. I do not see
when when the CDC showed the scale of all the countries and stuff with the little red glow and crap. Africa didn't have much of it in there at all.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're not seeing none on that list you're looking at.
No, I see Egypt.
And technically.
Which
is that
Africa 210 country. 210 cases?
Dang. Yeah. Shit compared to everybody else. But yeah, before we do move on, there was some good news about
but I don't see North Africa. Oh, okay, here we go. South Africa, 116 cases, and North Africa is all the way at the bottom of the list. Must be. Shoot, I might have to do. Dang, man, you don't realize how many.
I'm about to say you could have just did the search.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
Left.
Yeah.
Africa.
Bruh, it's not even on here.
Whoa. They're trying to hide the facts.
Yeah, I don't.
But on top of that, some good news about the coronavirus.
Oh, it wasn't on that little list, I guess, because it didn't meet the cut. But it says 31 new cases, and that's all it says about. Yeah. Oh, that's not North Africa. That's still South Africa. Yeah, North Africa is not on here.
Man, I don't know what they're doing, but we need to do it. But yeah, so some good thing about this whole coronavirus thing is the medical professionals at Johns Hopkins Hospital reported that 82,000 people have recovered from the coronavirus. So for everybody that thinks it's like a instant death type thing, it is not. It is possible to survive, but
and that's out of currently 218,000 cases,
right? So
worldwide. 84,383 recovered out of 218,644, and only 8,942 deaths.
Right. So those are pretty good numbers, actually.
Yeah.
But it's still not a joke though.
Yeah. So I mean, relatively. No. Never mind. I tried to do math in my head to give you a percentage, and I'm not that good. I didn't do that good in school.
I'm about to say math in your head. You ain't Asian.
I'm cutting that out.
Man, crazy. But can we? We can move on. I want to talk about TV for a little while.
Yeah, let's talk about TV, please, because I sure don't want to talk about this. It's too much for me. I'm stressed out.
No, dude, quick. Christina bit my head off about it. When I told her, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm all right. You good? You all right? What does that mean? Are you okay? You got the supplies? And she went the heck off. I was like, chill. I'm going to be all right. What do you mean you can be all right? You ain't taking this seriously enough. I'm clearly not as serious as you are, but if I catch it, I catch it. If I don't, I don't. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Man,
so, I got my supplies, whatever. It'll be what it is. So,
me and Tiffany just downstairs talking about making sure we got ammo for the guns and everything.
Oh, y'all trying to Mad Max it out.
Yeah, this is serious. Like, because it's not the virus that's gonna kill us.
Yeah, it's gonna be dumbasses.
If something does,
not be the dumbasses. Like the people buying up all this fucking toilet paper.
Yeah, building towers.
I'm telling you.
But, anyway, what you been watching on TV?
Last night I started watching Beastars.
Beastars.
Well, just Beastars. The way it's pronounced Beastar, but it is basically a mashup of the word beast and stars. But it takes place at a college.
What kind of show is this?
This is an anime.
Okay.
It's an anime on Netflix, which they do that 3D crap that a lot of people have been doing lately, especially on
Netflix is big on that.
Yeah, granted, a lot of animes that aren't associated with Netflix have been doing it, but yeah, just about every anime that comes out through Netflix is doing that. Granted, I like the way Beastars did theirs. It's not so heavy with it. I don't know if you watch Baki or anybody that watched Baki. Oh, they went way too hard on it on Baki. I did not. And I love Baki. I only continue to watch that anime based off the strength of Baki itself, because Baki had 3 previous seasons. But anywho, Beastars is, without telling the show, Beastars is basically an adult version of Zootopia. So that's the best way I can explain it. That's how I ain't gonna say that's how the plot is, but that's how the world is. You know.
Oh, that's cool looking.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, about to say they do a good job of it. So it starts off with a student at the school getting devoured, which is what they call it when a carnivore eats another student, which is usually a herbivore. Which, of course, they're supposed to be living. It's supposed to be coexisting. It's humanoid, like I said, similar to Zootopia.
Yeah,
but
anthropomorphic animals.
Right.
Yeah.
So they don't know who did it. Like, you see the devouring happen as soon as you turn on the show, but you don't see the person doing it. You just see teeth and blood. So, but other than that, the show's pretty good.
Okay. Other than that, all that stuff sound pretty good.
Oh, well, yeah. But yeah, the show's pretty good. It starts off with that, and then it calms down, and it basically just shows the regular life of these college kids. But because of this devouring that happens, now all the herbivores are looking at the carnivores like, keep 5 feet, getting 5 feet. No pun intended, actually. But, and of course it's causing tension, which I looked it up, and it's not an allegory for black and white people, but it does kind of play out similar to that. But apparently the creator didn't have that in mind. But
it just happened to work out that way.
I mean, you can't help it. It's such a big thing.
Yeah.
So you cause any tension between anybody, which nothing like today, I'm guessing, like, let's aim around like the 50s or something. It kind of has like that kind of tension from back then, but it calms down. It frequently calms down. And then when another one of these devourings happen, it spikes again. And everybody looking at carnivores out of their side eye and everything like that. I made it to episode 6, and it's pretty good. Like, for the most part, it covers the everyday life of the students. The main character is a gray wolf named Legolas, and he's like super shy and quiet, and like, he don't really mess with nobody. But at the end of the day, he's still a big ass wolf. So, but it's kind of cool. It's pretty cool, actually. I've been waiting on it for a while because it came out on Netflix last year, but it was only in Japan, so unless you had a VPN or something, you couldn't watch it, which I don't know why. Like, we don't freaking read subtitles, but whatever, Netflix gonna do what they do. So,
well, maybe they needed time to do the localization, or did? And I know a lot of people use VPNs and watch these shows. I think that a lot of times they do already have U.S. localization, so they already.
I mean, you could pull it up, but all it would let you watch on Netflix without a VPN, because I don't have one, is the trailer,
right? And
they just tell you it's coming at such and such date,
right? So,
I mean, I don't see the point of region locking it
if they already got everything
right. So
ready,
I don't know. I mean, because it's on Netflix, it's not like they're gonna release it episodically; they're gonna drop the whole thing. So, again, like, what was the whole hold up for? But again, like I said, it's different. I could see if they didn't think no one would watch it, but people notoriously watch anime with subtitles.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's a big thing. It's a big thing.
Right. And plus, let's not act like aren't non-region locked shows and movies on Netflix without even English dub on them in the first place.
Right.
Because I think the show you recommended for me was it Russian or something like that?
Wait, which show?
I don't remember. It was so long ago. I just remember you didn't tell me that. And so when I tried to watch it, I was just like, I'm not in the mood for subtitles.
Dark.
Dark, yeah. Dark.
Yeah, I can't remember what. German, maybe.
Yeah, German or Russian or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty good. Like I said, it's on Netflix. Check it out if you into anime or whatever. Or if you kind of like Zootopia, but it was too childish. This will definitely knock that off. What else I watched? Devs. Did you ever get a chance to watch that?
I'm caught up.
I didn't watch the latest episode. Just haven't had a chance. Been mostly playing the game, but outside of work. But Devs was. I was not expecting that first episode to the end the way it did. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I was just like, well, dog. Didn't see that coming. Well, I mean, up until the point, I didn't see it coming. But once everything started falling in line, I was just like, ooh, it's not going to be good. Yeah.
I thought it was fairly uninteresting for the most part. Like,
I'm surprised.
Like when it got to the end, I thought it was okay. Like I thought that first episode was okay. Like overall.
Yeah, the second episode was it was interesting, but it wasn't the same kind of stuff that was going on in the first episode. It was almost like it went to a completely different show.
Yeah, it kind of turns into something else, and
which I didn't. Like I said, I didn't see the third episode yet.
This third episode kind of stays in line with that, but I like this last episode much better.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I will say that. So it's pretty
yeah,
good. I think you should watch. I think you should watch. There's only 3 episodes so far. It is a FX original show that is also streaming on Hulu same day. So I guess they just doing this new thing where they stream the FX or FXX or whatever they're calling it straight to Hulu.
Okay, well that's good. Also, I was gonna. I mean, even though it wasn't the same kind of thing that was going on in the first episode, but I did enjoy the second episode. I guess I didn't make that clear, but yeah, I'm planning on watching the third episode. I just haven't.
Yeah, so maybe you should say at least what it's kind of about. It's in a world. It's contemporary. It's a contemporary show, but there is some futuristic technology, seems to be, and
at least a bit further than what we got now.
Yeah, and it follows a character who is showing who is doing like a scientific presentation of trying to have a creature mimic something, and that ends up actually getting him into the devs program, and the devs, nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows what they do down there. It's all a part of this bigger company that is one of the largest companies in the world. I forget what the name was. Its name, it's a female name. I can't remember now, but
yeah, I don't remember either.
Yeah, so it's big, and they're coming out with all kind of technologies, and nobody knows what the devs are working on, and what they are working on turns out to be pretty interesting. And I actually don't have much of any idea where the show is going.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Yeah,
it does kind of seem,
but it does have me interested in the journey of it. Now, like not knowing exactly where they're going, because, you know, me and Tiffany are notorious for that. We call stuff way far in advance, and like
y'all don't have any idea where this is going.
Yeah, like
good
got us. Like I don't know what's going on.
And like, I've seen that. I'm like, how?
And that's the part of why I wasn't really feeling it at first. I'm not sure that I possess the knowledge to interpret this show. That's how I felt about it. I felt when they are talking about the coding and stuff they're doing, I'm like, this is above my intelligence. I don't know what they're talking about right now, which, you know, I kind of get in the second episode. You're not supposed to. So it doesn't really matter. Just enjoy what's going on. They're just saying a bunch of stuff that you're not supposed to get. And maybe it'll come together in the end. But that was how I felt about it. Like, it was making me feel dumb. I was like, oh, what are y'all talking about? Okay, I see the computers and I see the code in front of your face. What are you looking at?
The Matrix?
Yeah.
But
anyway, also on FX and Hulu,
you couldn't wait.
Yes. Dave from little known rapper Lil Dicky, who is one of my favorite rappers. He is a satirical rapper, comedic rapper, and very funny. And even the songs that go on in
doing
the
funny
show,
type rap.
yeah, ain't nobody else doing funny type rap. Like what? I could talk about my mornings jerking out to Topanga Lawrence like the 14-year-old Topanga.
It's like the joke to you because I don't get it.
But yeah, it's a show that is kind of showing his journey into becoming a professional rapper. It's not biographical at all. It's a funny show. It's definitely a comedy show. And my thing with it, I feel like it's in the vein of Atlanta, but it is very different from Atlanta. Also on FX.
Speaking of which, I wouldn't be surprised if Childish Gambino was a writer on that doggone show. Man, this dude does so freaking much, man. Yeah. And then he just dropped the album, by the way.
No, I did not know
Gambino,
that.
Yeah, he dropped a bunch of random music. It's on Spotify and stuff.
I don't know. I know one thing. Lil Dicky better drop this album for the show,
bruh. And people were so mad at Childish Gambino for not doing that. He better not follow that crap because man, I'm mad. He made all this music for this doggone show and none of it is anywhere.
Right.
Like we got to find YouTubers who pulled it off, but that's it. That little
you got
clip,
like 50 seconds of a song.
I'm telling you, we know you got more. Stop being stingy.
Yeah, but the show is hilarious. It's wild. It's outlandish. It is definitely viewer discretion is advised. FX doesn't play with the sex stuff. Like they don't care. They will almost go softcore.
Yeah, they cut it pretty close.
They really cut it close to the mark. It's like, can this be shown on TV? I don't know if that TV 14 covers this, but yeah. And
I'm ready for the next Dave episode. Man, I just found out Black Lightning season 3 is on Netflix. But I also feel like it's the end of Black Lightning.
What?
Because I follow
Black Lightning.
I follow
my favorite TV show ever.
You ain't watched one
that
episode.
I never watched. That I kept saying I would watch for the culture. But
you ain't even 3 episodes. You couldn't give it 3.
Oh,
but anywho,
but I don't watch none of them CW shows. That's the thing.
I don't care about none of them other ones.
Except
but
Vampire Diaries and the originals.
Don't even get me started on Vampire Diaries. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't take more of that teen angst drama crap. I'm so beyond
that. They get past that.
It took too long. How many seasons y'all want me to watch, man? I'm asking for 3 episodes. Y'all motherfuckers want me to do 2 whole seasons.
Yeah, if it ain't hooking you, it ain't hooking you.
Don't
even try. But you should have. What you should have did was just not even do Vampire Diaries and go straight to the originals. Honestly, that was the more adult.
I already did that with Legacy.
That's back to the teen angst shit.
But what? No, they don't do all that crap they had going on the Vampire Diaries. No, they don't.
What, they in college?
I think it's technically supposed to be high school, but they don't. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Okay, so they learn from originals that they don't need to do all that.
But I didn't know it had anything to do with those shows.
Yeah,
I was already into it like a good bit, and I told a friend of mine, and she was just like, "Mother, I tried to get you to watch Vampire Diaries." I was like, what does that have to do with this? It's continuation. It's a spinoff. It follows that and then that and then that. I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you got a spinoff of a spinoff.
Right. I didn't know that. Shoot. It was talking about a school full of vampires, werewolves, and whatnot. So I was just like, it sounds right up my alley. But, man, I could not do Vampire Diaries.
So it's Monster High?
Basically, just good. But to the Black Lightning thing, I follow like a nerd page, and they put a post. They reposted a post of the wife/mom from Black Lightning that she made, like saying, "Oh, I had fun with you guys. It was nice. I hope everyone goes on to do bigger and better things." And it sounded so final. I was just like, "Oh my God, is this the last one?"
Wow.
And they always wait so late to announce another season, or at least for Black Lightning they did, because we didn't think there was going to be a 3 at all. And then out of the blue, they announced that they was getting a season 3. But I don't know. And I don't like to pull this card, but I'm pulling it. No one, absolutely freaking no one watches mother-loving Supergirl. But that crap is still on and going well past 3 seasons. You mean to tell me nobody's watching Black Lightning? I call B total S. Like, bruh, come on. You got to be bullcrap, man. And Supergirl's still going, and we can't get y'all to come on for Black Lightning. I know more people are watching. I watch all the CW shows, and Black Lightning is the better show. But it's, bruh, if they don't get a 4th season, I'm muting.
Well, Supergirl got Melissa Benoist, so
who?
I don't know. I think that's her name. I think that's her name. I don't know.
Oh, the main girl?
People, yeah,
Supergirl. Bruh, nobody watches Supergirl, dude. I'm telling you, because even I stopped watching it. I tried to give it a chance, and it wasn't bad, but the more it went on, the more I just couldn't deal. And even then, I still tried to give it more of a chance because people were talking crap about it. Oh, it's too feminist, and I was just like, I don't think it's I don't see where the quote feminist crap is. Y'all just sound like a bunch of dudes just mad because female leads are on the show. But I was watching it and just wasn't feeling it. So I stopped watching it. But again, like I said,
but you like Flash and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like all of that. I watch all of that. Yeah. But
so Supergirl is on CW now or no?
I watched it online. I don't. It originally was on CBS,
right?
But they supposed to have moved into
I think
CW
because they added it into their whole. They were doing like a type of Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, they do that. They're about to say they do that. But even when it was still on CBS, they still had it.
They still had Supergirl.
Yeah, because the Flash would go to alternate universes, so he accidentally ran into hers and.
Well,
so when the crisis popped off,
it works.
Yeah, they was hell. I can use your help. Show me who to punch. But
that was like an actual line.
No, I need your help part thing.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say that's why I don't watch those shows.
But man, bull crap.
Well, you got anything else you want to get out here to the people? This is your moment right now. This is your moment. Tell them whatever you want to tell them. Tell them what they need to hear. Give the people what they need to hear. Only like you can.
First of all, I need to bring it back. you trying to hype these folks up thinking I'm about to say some realness. I ain't got nothing, dude. I don't have anything at all. Nothing. I ain't got no movies to talk about. Did I mention Sonic the Hedgehog?
No.
I saw Sonic the Hedgehog. Watch it if you got a chance. It was definitely it's not great, but it definitely isn't bad. It was way better than what I expected, actually.
Many people say that.
Yeah.
I feel like we did talk. We talked briefly about it because I was saying how it was
killing birds of prey.
It's like it was like the best opening weekend for any video game movie, which
is a very low bar.
Low bar. But
do Resident Evil count as video game movies? Because granted, the title is from a game.
Yes.
Because granted, the title is from a game, but none of the movies have anything to do with the game.
Yeah, I think they do count, and I think it even beat those out.
Dang, that's crazy because Resident Evil is very successful as far as a video game movie franchise.
I'm pretty sure it does count.
Nothing to do with the game. Other than zombies and character names.
Very little, yeah. It doesn't follow the storyline.
Oh, I watched Birds of Prey too, actually.
Yeah, I saw Birds of Prey as well.
How did you feel about it?
It was alright.
Man, I thought it was okay. It wasn't no Sonic the Hedgehog.
It wasn't as awful as I thought it was gonna be, but I was not like wowed.
No, I wasn't either.
But I would watch it again. That's one thing I thought about. I would watch it again.
I would watch it again. But back to Sonic. Man, Sonic was good. Jim Carrey on Sonic the Hedgehog was on the level he was on Ace Ventura.
Oh.
We haven't seen that Jim Carrey for a very long time.
Yeah.
Man, he was on one. That job was good.
Dang, now I gotta see it.
Yeah, you got it. It was pretty good. And they had the nice little Easter eggs and stuff. I don't know how familiar you are with the Sonic lore and stuff like that. Well, not necessarily the lore, but if you've played the games, awesome. Well, the very first level of any Sonic is the very first Sonic game is Green Hill Zone. The town he's in is Green Hills.
Right.
At one point, they played the music from the song just like regularly.
Music from the level.
Right.
Yeah.
And he does Sonic stuff.
Yeah.
But anywho,
and it looked fine.
Yeah, it looked great.
It looked great.
Yeah.
Sonic looked
great. And my whole thing, and I had this conversation with my brother because he was like, he didn't see the point of them changing the Sonic in the first one. Oh, see what's wrong with the other one.
If you didn't know, Sonic was
gross.
Abomination.
And my whole issue with it was, and the same thing I explained to him was, they didn't try to make him look real. Yeah. He still looked very cartoonish. So mine and every nerd ever issue with that was, why the hell didn't y'all use the correct way he looks already?
Right.
I could see if they tried to make him real.
So where was he from? Can that be? Is that a spoiler? Like to say like where he comes from?
He's from another dimension. That's it.
He's from another dimension.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But there's no reason to make him look photorealistic to an animal. Like it's
no. And even then, he didn't look like it in the thing, in the original thing anyway. So use the format you already got. Like, why y'all messing with stuff? This is a franchise that's literally been around for forever. Use what you have.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
If it ain't nothing wrong with it.
No, let's just say Sonic games have not been as successful as Mario games.
Yeah.
They make enough to get by, but that's it.
I mean, as far as like character design and all that.
I mean, as far as games in general.
No, I mean, when I just said.
Yeah. Well, so yeah. No, because Sonic is, I mean, they evolved them from Sega to now, but other than that, he's always looked the same mostly.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, like, I don't know what y'all was aiming for with the little human teeth thing and the little claws and it just didn't work, dude. Like, I'm glad y'all went back to the drawing board, which is another thing. Fans bullied them into changing it.
Yeah,
but they definitely
pretty much.
But it was worth it.
It was
because they made their money back.
Yeah, it was universal backlash.
It was.
It wouldn't. The movie undoubtedly wouldn't have done as well as it did had they not done that.
Yeah, but I said that actually, and because let's face it, the reason y'all made this movie because y'all want our money. The people who grew up on Sonic, y'all want our money.
Yeah.
The people who like Sonic, the kids that like Sonic, y'all want our money. Don't give us no BS.
Right.
Go in all the way or don't do it at all because y'all have video game movies have been doing that.
Yeah.
And clearly y'all see what happens when you do it right. You get your money back. So thank you to who made that movie?
Oh, I have no idea.
Whoever made Sonic the Hedgehog movie, thank you for doing a good job. I don't know what they're going to do with part 2 though.
Oh, it's set up for a sequel. Oh.
Yeah, if you do watch it, watch after the credits.
Oh, okay.
Cool. All of them. Not the halfway thing.
That makes it official. That makes it official. You got an after credit scene? Okay.
2. They did some Marvel stuff on there. It was one in the midway and it was one at the very, very end. Okay. Watch all of it.
Okay. I'm going to check it out. And y'all should check it out too. And also, remember to like, subscribe, comment, share. Anything possible you could do to show that you mess with us, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Deuces.